Kim, hey, congratulations. How does it feel being here at San Diego Comic-Con?
It's so fantastic to be back and see all these people like in person, excited and happy. Like, it feels really great to be back.
Most excellent. Tell us how you started Surfside Girls for yourself. What sparked you? What originated this?
So when I was like 13, 14, my best friend and I decided that we were going to learn to surf. And I will admit, maybe because there were really cute boys that surfed. So we bought ourselves some used surfboards and we would take the bus to the beach and taught ourselves to surf. But as it turns out, I like the surfing more than flirting with the boys, and I just have never stopped surfing. But when I wanted to write this, I went back to those years. Like, middle school is such a great time to write from because there's so many changes as a girl, as a person becoming a woman. Like, your world is expanding. So I went back to those years of like the adventures we have and just kind of made the world bigger and a little more mysterious. Yeah, that's kind of it.
Wow, so you're an authentic surfer yourself.
I surfed yesterday morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a swell right now. I told my son, like, I have to go to the con, I have to pack. He's like, Mom, it's so good right now, come on. So we did go, yeah.
So where do you use as the basis of Danger Point for this?
Well, Danger Point actually is a point in Laguna Beach called Contino Point,
okay.
Right? And there were years through college that I was a beach lifeguard for the city of Laguna. And so I was in the ocean every day. And this point was owned by one family, this giant point with their own little private beach. And I always kind of made stories in my head about what could go on up there. There were rocks out front, and I imagined shipwrecks. And yeah, that's where all this started cooking.
So hence all the ghosts in your story comes from because of your wild imagination of what Danger Point is.
There's that, but there's also, like, I love Southern California. And when you really start studying Southern California, you realize that there's layers to the people that used to live here. Mm-hmm. And I wanted Sam to be able to talk to those people. Mm-hmm. And so that the ghosts are the past. Like, that's the history of California. And so there's, you know, maybe I fudged a little with pirates because pirates are cute and sexy, and we did actually have a pirate in California that ravaged the coast. But for the most part, when she swims through that cave and she comes up, she's interacting with like all of what California used to be.
So how do you keep it so authentic for, you know, relatable for a 12-year-old girl?
I don't know why, but my writing voice comes out as 12. I don't know why I'm stuck in this like junior high thing, but like I said, the emotions are more raw. The friendships, like, I think because the world seems precarious, because there are so many, you're becoming an adult, you cling to your friends. I remember doing that, having really good girlfriends, slumber parties where we would discuss boys and discuss things we didn't understand, and just how the world is opening so much. Then there's a lot of comedy, there's a lot of drama, right? So that's good writing stuff.
Now tell us about how you connected with the artist who you wanted to recruit to tell your story.
With who?
The artist. How you connected with the artist to tell your story.
I illustrated it.
Oh, you illustrated it.
That's me.
Oh.
Well, I told myself, hey, Kim, you should draw this. Yeah, that's me. So I wrote and illustrated it.
Oh, well, excellent. Well, tell us how you came up with the look then.
So I used to work in animation. I worked for Disney on Hercules and Mulan and Tarzan, and did drawing after drawing after drawing with a pencil. And it taught me to keep characters on model, which means that like you draw the same character over and over and they look the same every time. And I was working for the studios and I loved working on other people's stories, but I knew I had my own. And then I had a baby and I thought, I don't want to work 70 hours a week anymore. And I realized I could kind of make my own film in a book. And I took all those skills from animation, and then I took the stories that I had and combined it into Surfside Girls.
Wow. And how many books in the series? Because I've seen 2 so far.
There's the 2 mysteries, and then there's the Science of Surfing, which is the companion book. It was supposed to be 3 mysteries and then the companion book, but COVID hit, and Surfside is a very happy place. It's sunny, it's warm, it's like that quintessential tiny beach town that you want to live in. Yeah. And I couldn't find it during COVID. It was like that year 2020 was so scary that the feelings inside of me weren't matching like the vibration of Surfside. You know, like that happy, warm, sunny.
Yeah.
So I turned to the science and I made this like field guide to the ocean as told by surfer girls, because I was on the NASA website for weather and moons and tides, and I was on the Monterey Bay Aquarium site watching like their live feed kelp forest, and it really helped ground me during like the scarier moments of the pandemic. It's
Yeah,
my COVID baby.
I was gonna say I read through it. There was a lot of research going into that book.
And thank God I work at Cal State Long Beach. I teach animation there, and we have the Shark Lab. And Dr. Chris Lowe runs the Shark Lab, and he's a friend. And I said, can you just make sure I know what I'm talking about? Because to be honest, I write fiction, and and I'm a surfer. So I think I know things, but I had all the science checked with Dr. Lowe so that I knew that it was solid. Yeah.
Oh, that is terrific. And when are you ever going to return and get that third book out?
I'm 190 pages into it right now. I have 60 to go. I was supposed to finish it before I came here, but I got COVID, and so it put me down for a couple weeks, and so yeah. Tell my editor it's coming.
We'll mention that to your editor
Yes,
for sure.
It's coming, I promise.
Most excellent. Well, hey, thank you very much for speaking to us about the Surfside Girls. It's a wonderful book.
Thank you so much.
It's uplifting and it's very positive and ghost stories, ghost mysteries.
Ghost stories and girl power, right?
Yeah, that's right. Great combination. Kim, thank you very much. And have fun here at San Diego Comic-Con.
I can't wait to get out on the floor. Thanks so much.
Thank you.